What's up, guys? Chasing Lamely here with episode 104 of The Journey. And in today's episode, we take the Ivory Coast to the Central African Republic in our final AFCON qualifier. So like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you after this intro, and of course I'm still got a job at Wealdstone. Crazy times. See you in a sec. So we're straight in for this one. Qualifying is actually confirmed, so we've fully rotated the side just to give ourselves a chance to look at some proper players over 90, or some different players over 90 minutes. So we'll start with Abubakar Bamba in goals, his first cap for the Ivory Coast. We've then got Singo, Bade, Dade and Zagadou at the back. Kasunu starts behind Diamande and Fofana in midfield. Amad Diao and Chekatat Traore start on the wings, and Sebastian Haller starts up top. On the bench, it's Sumahara, Diamande, Fofana, Adingra, Panzo, Traore, Kanate, Sangare, Ketsi, Fofana, Vanyuan. And that's it, because Abakar Silla is suspended. I'm hoping that these two suspensions will not carry over for all the yellow cards will get erased after this game, which is why they're not starting, because they get suspended, we're in trouble. But if they don't get booked again, I think we're fine. But we're going to submit that. And let's go and see if we can get a result, because honestly, we definitely need to be getting one. That is just factual to be honest at this point. So let's submit that and go and get to the game. So we're going to carry on with the "You're on a good run, keep it going" kind of shout, and we're going to tell everyone to just go out and make a difference again, because there's really no point demanding a performance from them. I said actually, I am going to sell Sebastian Haller. I expect quality finishing, because I do, because he's not been doing quality finishing for us. Everyone has shown up in the Central African Republic for this game. The whole population is here. They're just invisible. Is there anyone here at all? I'm genuinely baffled as to whether there's anyone that's saying he's making his debut, but he can't be, because I'm sure he played in the last game. Maybe there's two debutants. Anyway, we've qualified. Central African Republic are nowhere. Tanzania and Burkina Faso are essentially facing off for the second qualification spot. I'd like Tanzania to get it, because I think they're a worse side than Burkina Faso, and that will make the AFCON slightly easier for us. But we're going to encourage the boys. But I hope we get a better result than last time. Apparently there are 9,800 people here, but they apparently aren't in the ground. Who knows? Anyway, we're underway, and let's see if we can get an early highlight. First highlight of the game then is a corner with Diamande for us. Bade can't get his head to it, despite the fact it was right above him. And Shaka now on the ball, back to Diamande. He'll come across with a cross, and Hallow tries a header, can't get there. Zagadou picks it up. Will he shoot from range, or will he play across the box? He tries to play across the box, comes off everyone, and ends up out for a throw-in. But, you know, at least we've been a bit of throw. We've had 6 shots, apparently. 7 shots now, and we've seen 1, maybe 2 of them. I don't know. Anyway, apparently they weren't that good, as we get another corner, and it's Xhaka now taking it into the box. Do we get a head on this? We can, as Sebastian Haller has scored. To repay my faith in, I say repay my faith, I had no faith, but, you know, he's trying to prove a point to me that he should be in this squad. And, well, he has got a goal, which is nice to see, and does at least restore a little bit of faith from me in him as an attacking option, because I was thinking I might just have a long scour and see if there's a younger striker who could develop with some game time. But, you know, if he scores, he scores. So there we go. We've got Diamande, Haller now. Haller take turns, shoots, puts it in for a second, and it's like you can hear me. Sebastian Haller has decided that he is going to absolutely make himself undroppable by scoring a big goals in, well, to be honest, a meaningless game. But, you know, you can only score against what's in front of you, and he is scoring against what's in front of us. So makes it 2-0 single-handedly. We'll drop some praise on the boys here and see if we can run up a cricket score. Why not? Another corner for us. 35 minutes in. It's with Diamande again. And who is going to get on the end of this one? It's going to be one of their defenders, Sole. Diamande gets it back, though, runs into the box himself and tries to score. I think he's just smashed that really hard against the near post. And, you know, whatever. It's 2-0 anyway, so we're not going to cry over it. But Dangabo now has a free kick, and that doesn't even really test Abubakar Bamba, which is nice. That's their first shot of the game as well, so we're doing well here. And Ungakutu to Yufageni, and goes deep, but that's picked up by Zagadou. Zagadou forward for Kusunu to Ahmad forward for Xhaka on his debut, tries to chip the goalkeeper, hits the crossbar, and, well, that would have been a great way to introduce himself if Xhaka had scored from that kind of range on his international debut. That would have given me some food for thought, but it wasn't to be. We'll praise the boys just before half-time comes in, and hopefully we're going to get another highlight. We're going to get a third goal, or we're going to concede a goal. As Bettinger plays it to Undakutu, to Saleh back to Umbabuni. I cannot pronounce some of these names in Africa. Majunga is striker, do that one, and Bamba makes a fantastic save, and justifying really me giving him a debut for the Ivory Coast. He's been in a few squads now. He's just not played, and I am aware that Fofana isn't the youngest goalkeeper in the world. We do need to have other options, and if he becomes one of them, that is good for us. As Singo now goes on a run, can he create anything here? Back to Zagadou, and it was entirely gone nowhere. And now it is half time, and we can go into the dressing room. We can grab the boys, say we're pleased with the number of shots, blah blah blah, and send them back out there for another half of hopefully very, very good football. We'll praise them again as they come out. And yeah, just hope for the best from this one. I think there's more goals in this game. Throw in now with Zagadou. Fofana back to Zagadou. Crosses going over and doesn't find Ahmad. It's cleared and we got it back somehow. Dade to Zagadou. Can he get a crossover this time? Plays it forward for Xhaka. Xhaka lays it off for Haller as Sebastian Haller completes his hat-trick. And I think he's probably nailed his position on for a couple of squads now. I think that's probably a safe bet, as we are dominating the Central African Republic in this game. And to be honest, we should be dominating them. But, again, it's all about building at this point. I have said I want to try and I'm going to stay with the Ivory Coast until the World Cup. And we're going to see if we can win the World Cup with Ivory Coast. We lose the ability to play international football with FM25. As Ahmad picks up the ball now, goes on a run down the wing, lays it off for Diamande. Diamande finds Fofana. Seko Fofana now. Is he going to shoot? He is. Predictably, he is. And Seko Fofana really should not be shooting from range. If I was his club manager, I'd have trained that out of his game by now, because that's infuriating. Ahmad now on the ball. Can we get that, get it forward? Ahmad with a shot from range, and Ufagani is there to make the save on that one. And sort of thinking about subs, but also I don't want to make any subs just yet. I don't want to risk anyone, to be honest. As Dade goes to Kasunu to Bade, and Bade lays off for Kasunu. Kasunu forward for Fofana to Dade. And Dade goes out to Zagadou to Haller, who has come very deep here. Will he find a friend? He does. Finds Xhaka, who set him up at least once, maybe twice now. And a third assist, I think, for Xhaka, as he lays it off to Seko Fofana. And we make it 4-0. And Seko Fofana has taken it personally. I don't think he's a goal scorer. By scoring a goal, I don't think any of these players are goal scorers. I think we should just keep saying I don't think any of our players are goal scorers, as long as they're listening, because that seems to be the way to get them to score lots of goals, is just to say, I don't think you are a goal scorer. And that is Xhaka Traore's hat-trick of assists on his debuts, on a 10 rating on his debut. Unreal stuff. And he's got a corner and a chance to assist again here into the box, and that's come off everyone twice, and gone back out for, I thought I'd gone back out for a corner. Apparently it didn't. Anyway, we're doing very well. Diao not necessarily having the game of his career, and that's a worry. We've got to claim this one. We have claimed it in the air, and Zagadou gets rid of it as far as Umbumbuni to Olagbe, I don't know. Ungakutu into the box, and it's Aguene scores against us. We haven't kept a clean sheet. That's disappointing for Abubakar Fan, but it's got to be said, he has done fairly well. Our centre-half pairing isn't having a great game, and Amad Diao is not doing wonders either. But as I said, I don't want to play tired players unless I have to. So I'll have a look at subs in a second, but I don't expect to make any changes. If I'm completely honest, it seems very unlikely that I'll change anything. Corner now, Diamande, 78 minutes on the clock into the box and headed by everyone until I think with Barde managed to miss the header for about 3 yards out, which is about summing up his performance, if I'm completely honest. I really want to see Xhaka get himself a goal today because he has deserved it. And in fact, if we were to get a penalty, I would make sure he was the one taking it because his performance has deserved to be capped by a goal today. And we've got 5 minutes to go. He's on a 10 rating. He is going to get man of the match despite Haller's hat-trick, which shows just how good he's been for us today. And I would say that Shaka Traore has probably figured his way into the plans for tournaments as Sakadu heads away our 5th goal from the cross by Diamande from the corner. Yeah, I think we would say with a reasonable degree of certainty that we are probably going to be taking Xhaka into the tournament. I think he's probably secured his place with his performance, and possibly for future squads as a whole in general. He's done very well. He deserves to be in the squad. He's proved that. And as time runs out, we'll do a praising of the boys. That's the full-time whistle anyway. We'll carry on from there, and unless anything changes, our next episode will be a Wheelston transfer special, but we are still in the mix for some other jobs, so you never know. We'll see how that goes, but that is the plan for now because I don't think we have another Ivory Coast game before the new season. I don't see one on the old ticker, so we're going to have to assume we don't. Let's have a look at the schedule just to see what that says. Yeah, we are going to have the start of the new season before we come back because we don't worry about the Championship African Nations. It's just a pain. We'll come back for Mozambique in the World Cup qualifiers with the Ivory Coast, and we should be back in a club jog by then, whether it's Wheelston or elsewhere. We'll find out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I have as always been Chasing Lame Media. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave the comments down below, and share with your friends, all that good stuff. And until next time, do stay safe, look after yourselves, and have a good one.